What is going on, Wolfpack Savage here. In today's video, we'll be breaking down some viewer submitted trios gameplay. Now, in this video, we're specifically talking about different sensitivity settings, if we see any issues with that, also teamwork as well. A lot of people have been asking for a lot of teamwork strategies, and I'm gonna try to shove it down your throat. That way you guys can take that to the field and absolutely slay out. But before we get into the video, do not forget to subscribe to the channel. Also, the goal of likes on this video is going to be 2,000, so make sure you hit the like button. But without any further ado, let's go ahead and dive into the gameplay. All right, here we are. We got two teammates that are inside of train station, and we're trying to clap some bitches from above. I love it. Now, train station is one of my favorite areas to drop as of now, thanks to my dude Dakota. It's a very hot spot, very nice spot to fight. A lot of, you know, inlets, a lot of places with cover, different floors. It's just a good spot to fight, honestly. But unfortunately, we're now on our own, rocking this LMG that I do not prefer. Yeah, I'm glad he built that fight. I didn't feel comfortable either. We have no idea how many enemies are over there. We have no idea what the situation's looking like, so I don't mind coming in from a different angle and trying to get eyes on something in there. I'm sure there's more than one enemy in that area. And the last thing I'm gonna do is be tunnel vision trying to get that kill and have his two teammates come out and clap you in the back. And I'm pretty sure, like I said before, there are even more squads here than just them. All right, yep, they're fighting right now. We could go in and third party them. It sounded like one might be on the rooftop. So I'm definitely glad we're going up on top. I think the guy shooting that we heard was actually coming from above. One of our teammates have won their gulag, and there's a lot of money here too. The good thing about this area is there's a shit ton of money in train. There should be no reason, or it's very rarely will you come train and not find enough money for a loadout drop, even after fighting people. Here comes another one. Hello. Woo. Good shit. He tried his best. We'll give him that. We still have two teams fighting inside of train station. Again, trying to shoot them from above. I love it. Catching this guy crouch walking in the open. Boom! And the notorious reload on this beautiful weapon. What the hell? Wait. Yo, did your boy just break his ankles? Yeah, he did. Yeah, I can't hate. I've done this 1,000 times too. If you haven't broken your ankles in this game, you haven't played. That's a damn fact. Can I get some facts in the comments for that one? Or am I the only person that breaks my ankles on a daily basis? All right, running around rocking the pistol, trying to find out where these guys are at. Now, I wouldn't be against you guys going in there fighting, honestly. Like I said, you kind of... Yeah, here we go. Coming in from a different angle. I love it. We know there's people here still. How many? We don't know. But definitely keep your body moving around the map. Don't just keep going in and out of the same entrance. You want to always rotate around. That man's taking a nap. Look at that. That way the enemy can't just hard scope you and pre-fire you in one location. All right, someone just got in the vehicle and dove away. That's probably the team that was here, to be honest. They probably just bailed out. And oh shit, hello. But never assume. Don't assume. I'm not gonna lie, I was assuming. All right, we got one down and we bailed out of that fight. Good job on the bail. I definitely didn't want to take on the next enemy with no plates, but luckily our dude Green was there to save our ass. So awesome 1-2 combo right there. And look at the money, brother. Look at the bands. Let's go. Now go ahead and buy your teammate back. Make your way to the scavs. That way you guys can go ahead and get your loadout drop. We haven't really wasted too much time. There's still 125 people on the map. As long as that fight went on, not many people died in that time. So we're sitting really pretty as far as time management is concerned. Get your teammate back, go to the scavs. Pretty self-explanatory. All right, so when you come into this compound for whatever reason, especially scavs, you're gonna have other players here. That's just a given. Unfortunately, it's below us in the subway. Not too drastic, honestly, not that big of a deal. But just be very careful when you go out of these buildings not to expose yourself to the other people around here. I would almost bet money there's someone camping here, whether they're on SOS buildings, whether they're on the top of this apartment or the next one. Regardless of the fact, there's always going to be someone here, especially this early. Lo and behold, there is one dick farm done, sitting on the rooftop shooting at our friends. Green's popping back to him, and we're still trying to go up top. Now, I'm not sure why we're going up. Again, the scav's below us, but we'll see. Maybe there's some enemies up here. That's a ballsy. There he is right there by the door. That's a real ballsy throw. All right, unfortunately, now we're in a position where the enemy squad has their loadout and we do not. And I don't care who you are. I do not feel confident using the ground loot LMGs, any of them. Oh, yep. Yep. This is bad. This is bad juju. Maybe not. This squad's not really playing that aggressive. Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Sounds like he's wrapping around. Oh, nope, nope. I like the fact you're keeping your body moving. You're not just sitting there. I would also swap out that LMG for that Bison on the ground. Come on, left side, the doorway. Enemy's doing the same shit, keeping his body moving, trying to confuse us. I love it. It's working. I'm confused. Now, as far as the enemy team's concerned, I'm not sure if it's only 2 of them or if it's 3 of them. Looks like there's 3 of them now. But they should be working together. The moment we had their squad mate knocked, not only was there a teammate right there, but their other teammate should have been there as well. That way they could have cover fired while one of them got the res off. That's one thing a lot of people do. They try to go a little too ham and they get a little overconfident. They go in solo and they end up dying, or they end up getting themselves separated from the team. So even if they're doing really well, they're off soloing, and then the 2 people that are off by themselves are getting 2v3'd. Guys, even if you're goated, make sure your squad's on the same page as you. If they're not as good as you are, please stop leaving your team. That way they're forced to fight in 2v3 situations, just like the enemy squad that we're fighting just fell into. Never mind, I take it all back. It was actually a duo squad. But there is another team here. So there is another team on SOS, but there's only 1 guy. So what concerns me is that there may be 2 other Joe Blows running around this bitch. I'm not sure who down blue, unfortunately. I didn't see a ping go off, so I have no idea. It could have been this guy, it may not have been, not too sure. But just be very careful of not getting separated. And again, when you're going for the res, just like I told you in the last fight, make sure you guys are going together. That way, when one of you are sticking the res, the other one can provide cover. All right, so let's get the res off, and let's go figure out this SOS building bullshit and shit on this kid that's trying to shoot us from afar. All right, like it. Hold the angle. There you go. Ooh, nice, bro. Pop that reload instantly. Hold that angle again. I don't know where the 3rd one's at. He's getting the self-res. There's a 3rd one still coming right now. He's being pinged. You gotta reload. Pop that reload, brother. Or switch weapons. That's good too. Now this guy, the enemy, may be changing position as well. That's why I was saying hold the angle. Because this team, if he changes his angle and comes in from behind, he's gonna execute both your friends, and then you're in a 1v1. And I mean, who wants to have to buy the teammates back again? Blue should have. Oh, there she is. There she is. That was dangerous. No! That's unfortunate. That is unfortunate. Damn. Damn. Finally have enough for a loadout. And unfortunately, we just couldn't secure it. Now, it's nothing against you at all, honestly. It's just bad timing. That's the COD timing for you, brother. All right, now at this point, free loadout drops down. We need to go ahead and divert that way. Let's go ahead and get this scav finished up, and let's go get our free loadout drop. And with the scav, guys, you can get enough money to buy your loadout if you want to. That's completely up to you. If Ghost is that important, go ahead and do it. If not, though, run around with your normal loadout class, your double time and your overkill class or whatever you're rocking, and go ahead and use that money for UAVs, which is probably what I would do, to be honest. We're already at 8 kills with 102 people left. This is going to be a good game. This is a pretty intense lobby so far. I like it. Enemy right here going for his loadout. Boom, that's all she wrote. Bye. Sit your ass down, bitch. All right, as far as that fight's concerned, same situation when it comes to teamwork. You need to start paying attention to your hit indicators. You have got to. The moment you get sniped and you're downed, the first thing that I look for is where did I get sniped from? Whether you can hear it, see it, doesn't matter. A hit indicator pops up and literally shows you the exact direction that you got shot from. With that being said, the moment we sniped his boyfriend in the face, he should have instantly looked to our direction and shot a ping up. That way his teammate, who just seemed to not really know what the hell was going on, Exhibit A, he'd have some kind of idea of where we're coming from, right? The moment he went down, you might be like, Savage, he doesn't have that much time. But I promise you, the heat of battle, the moment that I go down or anyone that I play with goes down, we're instantly pinging where we got down from. And that way this guy's alerted to our direction. There's no question, there's no what if, there's no, oh, I can't find the enemy. Give your teammate some call outs, give your teammate some assistance. That way he doesn't have the same fate you just had. So I love the fact that he pops Deddy. He happens to find it. He pops Deddy and he goes to their side of the building because you already know that they're about to come upstairs so that you're not going to shoot them in their back. I also love the fact that your teammate's up there with you. Now the enemy team did a good job calling in that cluster. I'm going to assume it's the third teammate because only 2 of them have pushed us. All right, 2 clusters are a little crazy. I'm going to be honest. So saying that, I was fine with 1 cluster to get us off the rooftop, but calling in 2 clusters is a little dramatic, honestly. It's a wasted cluster. Not to mention, when you have that much shit bombarding down on you, it's gonna be hard for you to hear enemies, right? And just like that, he had no idea we're coming behind him. We didn't have dead silence anymore, but because of all the explosion and the noises, they're sitting there both looking up the doorway. Big mistake. Whether they could have heard us or not, they both should have been looking, 1 up the stairs and 1 down the hallway, which is where we came from. There's no reason for both of you guys to look in the same direction. All right, but judging the circle and what we can actually see, it looks like it's going to be finishing across the ravine over to the east-hand side towards the, not really downtown area, like right there between downtown stadium and then the TV station. It's going to finish around that area, I'm assuming. And also money-wise, man, I'll say one thing with your squad, brother. Y'all are fucking flying through these lobbies. And I love the fact that y'all are literally bulldozing through teams. All 3 of you guys go in one area, y'all wipe shit, and y'all leave instantly. Y'all don't sit there, y'all don't stay too long, y'all don't overstay your welcome, you don't sit here praying to the heartbeat gods and things like that. You're literally in and out onto the next one. Now, I would say I'd recommend going ahead and go to the buy station. At this point, the buy station is kind of out in the open, but because it's the edge of the circle, you might have 1 or 2 teams out there. I don't really see it being too hard for us as a squad to take on. Here we are moving out. We can actually buy, I mean, if y'all wanted to get self-reses, you definitely can. I again would probably buy 3 UAVs though. Get 1 in the air, hold on to 1, and then have my teammate get 1 as well. I love the fact that instead of beelining it to the buy station, y'all actually look around. That seems like, oh, there's already 1 on the ground. Weird. What? Hey, look, free UAV. I know that makes seem simple to a lot of you guys. Like, duh, you're supposed to look around, but I mean, have y'all seen some of these random squads we spectate, dude? They just literally see the buy station and it's like, they're like hyenas, bro. They just focus on it and they run straight to it. They don't give a shit about nothing. Unfortunately, no one's on UAV. But I love how cautious you're playing. You know, whether you're using a heartbeat, whether you're using a UAV or not, even if no one's displaying on one or the other, always play cautious. Always pretend like there's somebody there, because the moment you get a little complacent, there's a moment you get shot in the back and shit on. That'll be a nice exposed team to go push for sure. I love it. And I love the fact that he pinged it to let his team know, then he removed the ping because that big ass truck icon, if someone's glaring at you with a sniper rifle, you're not gonna be able to see the glint because of the truck logo on the screen. So I love the fact that he removed the ping. Remember guys, also, I want you guys to ping everything, but unless it's a live ping, Ping it. Once your team knows about it, remove the ping. Clear the map as much as possible. All right, they're not even worried about us right now. I probably wouldn't have shot just so that they can't prepare for us to push up behind them, hit them by surprise. They're actually in a fight now, so it really doesn't even matter. It's the perfect position, a third party. Now, if they weren't in a fight right now, then they could possibly be setting up on us, which would make it harder for us to push up. But again, it doesn't really matter because of the fight going on. Unfortunately, it looks like one guy took out the rest of the squad. Oh, no. They got ghost on JK. Look at this. Lane prone. Love it. I love the fact I can see you trying to track the heads. I love that. I love that. Guys, if you're sniping, you need to start going for headshots just like he is. Even if you miss, just keep aiming for the head. Don't settle for a body shot. The more you get those headshots, the better you'll become. It's crazy, I promise. Everyone always tells me to make a sniping video, but at the end of the day, honestly, guys, just keep your body moving, relocate, never lay prone, never sit in one spot for too long, and always just be popping for headshots. It's pretty basic. It just takes a lot of practice to master the headshot game. I'm gonna assume that was a misclick. I'm gonna go ahead off a limb and say that was definitely a misclick. Now, something dangerous about this push is the fact that there's not really much cover. So we're leaving the zone, we're leaving our cover, which is the trees and the rocks and the ridges, sit on a little bitty slope of a hill and kind of vulnerable, and we have nothing around us. So assuming there's no one over here, we're still not in a good position because there's an enemy player right here, there's an enemy player right here, and we don't know where the third one's at. But again, going back to this area, there may be a squad up here too. So we're kind of vulnerable. I respect the push, but you definitely want to have a little bit of cover because if these guys start shooting at you, which for some reason they don't, it's going to make your life a living hell. Look at this guy. Boom, easy. Now, you literally locked eyes with the enemy player and you were able to turn your back to him and run all the way up here and still he didn't shoot at you. Nice. The moment I would have saw his glint, I would have just bailed out of that. I wouldn't have tried to ego challenge the glint. No way. He's got to come to you anyway. All you got to do is maintain your position. Wait for him to leave his rock. All right, I think green just got an execute. We still missing the guy by the rock. He should be rotating any time now. Oh, he's already rotated. Nice job on the pings to notify your teammate that he did rotate. So here we are trying to rotate, or trying to out-rotate his rotation, I should say. Does Savage know any words besides rotate? I don't think so. I don't think so, but beautiful headshot. Love to see it, man. Love to see it. And guys, if you're trying to get good with sniping, like I said, man, it's going to take practice, but never give up on the headshots. Don't ever panic shoot. There's going to be a lot of times you get shit on because you take a little too long to line up. But keep practicing. Line up your crosshair with the head and get the shot off. Don't sit there just trying to whiff it and missing bullets everywhere. Always try to take your time, get the headshot, and get the shot off. All right, so let's look at the circle. All right, I like it. We have good position. We could possibly get to better position. I want to be up here. Regardless if the circle finishes down here or here or here or here, this is the spot you want to be at because this is the high ground. If the circle does finish down here, it's going to be very easy for us to come down. All we got to do is fly, drive, whatever we need to do. But if we're down here for whatever reason and the circle does finish up top, it's going to be a lot harder for us to push the high ground. So hopefully this team will rotate through here, wipe out any teams that could possibly be camping over here. You know damn well it's going to be one by the buy station, of course, and maybe even this one. Buy stations, I always assume there's a team there. And then we can make our way to this compound and possibly gatekeep anybody coming out of the back end field. But let's see what happens. See where they go. I like it. Holy shit. Hello. That was a really good stun, by the way. That was a really good stun, by the way. In most positions like that, people will panic. Players will panic and they won't throw concussions and they won't throw stuns. They won't throw their nades. They'll just keep aiming up and shooting. Guys, this is a perfect example of why I always say run stun grenades, because in a situation like that, when we were technically 1v3ing, our teammate went down and blue was down here, a little too far away to fight. We literally were able to 1v3 them because of that stun grenade. Beautiful, beautiful position. I loved it. I loved it. So now we have 52 enemies on the map still with 19 kills. Oh, we've got some momentum, boys. All right, this lobby does not believe in ghosts. There are a lot of people pinging on the UAV. I love that. God, if you can run into a lobby where no one's using ghosts, The game's yours for the taking, brother. We have a guy on mini-map flying above us. That's what they're looking for right now. He's probably going to be pretty high up. They may be waiting for us to scatter like ants and leave this area so they can land on their loot. If that happens to be the guys we just killed on the hill with the stun grenade. Also, use code SAVAGE for creator code if you decide to purchase some beautiful sneak energy. Anyway, enough the shameless plugs. Good shit. So I love the fact they sniped one guy off in the distance, and instead of sitting there hard scoping that area, trying to find the rest of his teammates, they said, well, shit, there's a compound next to us. There's probably going to be people here because there's still 17 enemy teams left. So let's go ahead and clear this area. And the moment we came towards this direction, the moment we focused up, someone got in a fight over here. So good choice in decision making and not sitting there hard scoping one area where you really didn't see anybody else. You gotta love it, man. I mean, look how disgusting it is. Look how disgusting stun grenades can make a player. Another situation where a teammate's down and vulnerable for the execute, and we're able to stun the enemies, saving our teammates, coming out the side and shooting them from the right-hand side. I love that. All right, but ladies and gentlemen, here we are in a 3v35 situation. The circle is very small with this many players, and I love endings like this. Endings like this where there's a shit ton of players left. Position is king. Doesn't matter about nothing else. So we wipe the squad. There's still somebody in the two-story building, possibly on the rooftop and the tower too. Weird. Look at this. If only we had a nade to throw up there. He did self-res. Unpopular opinion, but I do believe they should take self-res out of this video game. With being able to res your teammates, buy them back, and have gulag, there's no reason for self-res. If I down somebody, you better make their team actually come out and play. See what laying prone gets you? It gets you killed. I love that. All right, so the guy already jumped out of tower. He heard the parachute. I have no idea what's going on over here. Another self-res going off. Two more people on the mini-map coming up behind the enemy as well. And there's no one up there. He's already jumped off. The moment that precision came, that dude bailed out. All right, unfortunately, now I don't believe there's any more buy stations in either, so the chance of getting our teammate back is 0. I don't think. There may be one down low, but I wouldn't leave this position to go to it. That's for damn sure. Unfortunate we lost our teammates. So basically what I was trying to say is there's an enemy squad right here that executed our teammates. There was the guy that we shot right around here, and then 2 blips on the UAV popped up as if they were pushing as well. So there could possibly be 3 teams right next to us. And again, this is a very small circle for this many people. So just play your life, play safe. You don't have to play passive, but I definitely recommend passive aggressive. Wait for teams to get in combat with each other and then hop out and third party those sons of bitches. That's what I would do. At this point, it's just a waiting game, 100%. I love the fact that he's trying to leave the building to get to the rocks. It's going to be very awkward for us to push back in, but I do like the fact that we're changing our position. Holding that building is going to be a bitch. For sure. If a full 3-man team blows up those stairs, no matter how good you are, it's going to be very hard for you to outfight that. Great down. Again, I'd try to stay on the high ground. I like the fact that instead of having the gas push you off the hill, you just change your position. Went back into the gas to get there. I liked it. And remember, we have 2 squads literally sitting here on green mark. Beautiful knock. Homeboy's pushing in from the bottom. I love it. I love it. Notice how he wasn't holding the staircase right in front of the stairs. He looks over the ridge to get his headshot and absolutely blows the enemy away. And we still have homeboy down in here with another teammate as well. The amount of knocks we've gotten without actually being able to confirm the kills is incredible. He'd probably be on a 30-something kill game right now. There's one guy. Why he's separated from a teammate, I have no idea. In situations like this, if you know there's an enemy in a building, why the hell you would push by yourself is beyond me. Very nice. Where's his girlfriend at? Now, I want you guys to notice we stayed on the high ground the whole time. That's going to benefit us in the end, 100%. Oh shit, oh shit, oh no! I lied. I lied. There was a guy on a rooftop the entire time. This guy, Ruff, was on the rooftop of our building the entire time, and he shoots us in the back. Oh, you hate to see it. I thought this was gonna be a win. No! GG, man, GG. GG, man. Oh, brother, thank you for submitting the gameplay, dude. Really enjoyed seeing it, man. Very good gameplay. Y'all's teamwork was pretty on point. A couple things I would tweak, especially going for reses. Make sure you're covering each other's bodies. Also try to stick together. It was unfortunate your teammates did get picked out at the end of the game when you would have gone in the building. If they would have gone in with you, this game probably would have ended up a W, but I can't say that for sure because I'm not sure exactly what your teammates were dealing with in the middle of their fight. But as far as your positioning and rotations, you were on point, man. You noticed the high ground, you instantly went there, didn't waste any time. As you went from one spot to another, y'all didn't overstay your welcome. You were scanning everything around you. Your gunfights were on point. You changed your position, utilized stuns perfectly. I really love to see this kind of gameplay. But Wolfpack, I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, again, the goal for this video is 2,000 likes. Also subscribe to the channel today, and don't forget to share this video with your friends. But until next time, guys, you have a good one, and good luck in Warzone. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this, make sure you check out one of these 2 videos. And as always, subscribe by clicking that icon right there. But until next time, you have a good one, and keep on improving.